So I'm standing here on the backside of my, this is our church building right here, this building, and I'm getting to work and I'm in the rain. That's why I have my hood on, and my car broke down like 4 days ago, and so I've had to take the bus, and my pants are soaking wet because you can't really see that they're wet, but my pants are soaking wet because of all the walking in the rain that I had to do to get to the bus stop and then get on the bus and then get off the bus, and now I'm walking to the church. And I was thinking about how there was a time in my life where I would stand in the rain and it didn't matter. It didn't get me down. It didn't make me think about the fact that I don't have my car, and it didn't affect my mood or anything like that because of what I was doing. And there was a time when I was in Bible college during the first year that I would get up at 4 a.m. and I would walk for 2 miles just to spend time with God. I would walk for 2 miles to get to this tree, and that tree is still there at this Jefferson Park in Tacoma, Washington, and I would sit under the tree. No matter how wet the ground was or how dirty it was, I would sit on the ground and I would pray and I would meditate for hours, and I would read my Bible and meditate on scripture, and then I would get home, I would take a shower, and literally be ready to make my wife breakfast before she went to work, because when I was in Bible college, I wasn't working. I was literally just going to school, and I was working at the church for free. I was interning. And, it kind of reminded me that sometimes in order to get what we had, in order to have that really tight relationship with God that we used to have, we have to do what we used to do. When we spend a lot of time in church and when we serve and when we, become leaders and when we become preachers, we sometimes, and I did it myself, we stop doing the behavior that got us to be so in love with Jesus, and to that point where no matter what the circumstance or situation came our way, we knew what we were living for, and it was something so much bigger than our little mishap or our little, misstep in life, and we didn't care, and we kept pushing on, and we did it with joy. And I want that joy back. And so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to revisit what I used to do. Nowadays, waking up at 4 a.m. and walking for 2 miles is a no-no. It's like, no. I do my Bible study in Starbucks or in my house or at my desk in comfort with a cup of coffee, and, where I can snuggle and I can get comfortable. Don't ever get too comfortable with God to be uncomfortable for God. And sometimes in your pursuit of God, you got to get uncomfortable while you're pursuing Him so that you can have comfortable relationship with Him. And if you're uncomfortable, if your relationship with God is shaky right now, it's not where it was, well then do what you used to do that got you to that place where you just knew wherever you went, wherever you walked, and whenever you talked, that God was with you. Have a good day, guys.